times best. Guess I'd rather she be happy even if it means I'm not.
His house was right about that too.
What?
You really are an idiot.
It's your turn. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna check on our Nuggets.
You can't check out the Nuggies, honey. You go play your Magic.
They're almost done. Okay. I'm gonna drop a swamp. I'm gonna tap 2. Take a life. I'll play the Calestria Highborn. It's your go.
Tom, your husband. What's he doing here?
Okay. Alright, I'll hit you for 2.
Yeah.
Alright.
Up.
It hurt. Good.
Hey, not quite sure what Emily Post recommends in this situation, but I'm with Tom. Amy. Sorry to intrude.
38.
But I'm home.
Draw.
Thank you so much for catching us.
Yeah. Trying to get out of your way. Just good to meet you. See you
I'm
later.
gonna play the Wellspring. I'm going to steal your black-red land, and we just share it. That's how the Wellspring works. So when it's my turn, I get your land. When it's your turn, you get your.
Jill, you okay?
What'd you drop down?
The Wellspring, and it's
Oh.
yeah, it's a sharing land. It's communism. We're sharing.
Yeah, so whenever I tap a land, it taps for double, doesn't it?
No. We're just sharing the lands. It taps for its normal stuff, so that black-red land is the one that we're sharing.
Oh, you can tap my red-black land?
On my turn, I get to use it. On your turn,
That's nice.
it is nice. We're just sharing.
Bunch of BS garbage. I forgot I have a vampire token that's been out. Well, I'm playing Arcane Signet. Did you see the Fallout Arcane Signet that's coming out? It looks pretty lit.
I don't like Fallout,
Really?
so I don't like it.
No?
No, I like Fallout to an extent, but I don't like the direction that Fallout's been going. So I don't like the.
Did you see that Wizards laid off 1,000 people?
Makes sense. They're like, screw you guys.
Yeah, they plan on laying off another 1,100 next year.
That hurts.
Yeah, I'm not sure what direction they're taking it right now. But, which I thought it was really bizarre right before Christmas. Why not just you got like 12 days, just wait till after Christmas.
Well, I think it's one of those CEO like
Before's
shareholder
not
stuff
over.
where like we need to be making money.
It's not. The thing is, it's not a CEO position. It's not the C's. It's the shareholders.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the people are talking to the CEOs and saying, "Hey, we need to be making money."
It's your turn. So, do I untap Mount Doom for you then?
It untaps on my turn. So it just even if you tapped it, it just
Alright.
untaps on my turn.
It untaps, and you can use it, but I can't.
That's correct.
Alright, well, just remember, if you tap it, you lose a life.
Is it one of those ping lands?
It's a ping land.
So I get black and red if I so desire, but I also have colorless.
You get black or red for ping. It's got additional benefits. You can tap red, black, and colorless, tap it, and deal 1 damage to each opponent. You can tap 7, sacrifice Mount Doom and a legendary artifact, choose up to 2 creatures, then destroy the rest, activate only as a sorcery.
So if I tap it for colorless, do I still take damage?
There is no tap for colorless option. You have to tap for red or black, and it's a ping 1.
Okay, I thought I heard something about colorless. And then there's like a set.
That's on the second. So it has 3 abilities.
Okay.
I don't know if you... Can you read that?
I see the table 5 and things, and then it's got deal damage to each opponent.
Yep, deal 1 damage. The third one is it's a global ability. It activates for 7.
Okay.
Yeah. If you get 7 on the field, I will let you know. But it's basically a globe wipe, except for 2 creatures.
Okay, well I'm gonna tap 5, so I'm gonna take 1 damage, and I'm gonna play my troll for 6/5. I'm gonna pass.
I'm good. Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Roll. I'm gonna take 1. Tap Signet. I'm gonna tap for 3. I got Anji Falconworth. Oops.
Okay, I know about that madness.
Yeah, he's pretty nice. Discard a card. If it has madness, untap. And I'm gonna tap him to discard a card. And discard Silver Quill.
Perfect. French toast towel.
Alright, and it's your turn.
It's my one vice. I'm keeping it.
What?
As much as I love to clog my arteries, I have a 10 o'clock PT and I still have to race home. Great change.
Maybe we could keep some clothes here.
These are done. These are nice golden crisp.
He's just trying to get into your skirts. And I don't mean metaphorically.
Well, he's got the legs.
So, I will see you tonight.
Is there a dipping sauce you would prefer, my queen?
The ranch in your refrigerator on the bottom shelf.
Bye, house.
Have a nice day.
Marcus.
Would you like it?
Have a nice day.
It's
I'm civilized. I said I'd stay out of it.
hand me the bottle. It's been rough.
What? Nothing? Clearly something. Nope. House, on the list of your attributes, there's nothing that even rhymes with cool. Okay. I may have seen something in the fridge. At the end of your relationship. Put milk in the door, not on the shelf. It's not a big deal. I hate that she did that, but she didn't say anything. You're trying to get us to fight. Oh, I'm trying to help. You got an issue, let her know. I should have known that you weren't done sabotaging.
Alright. You swung 6 at me?
No,
Do it
I
here.
swung a lot more than that.
Last bubbled over.
You swung what?
Rage leading ultimately to
So-
painful death.
I'm gonna play my hardened scales, okay?
Nice card, I like it.
And I'm going
I
to
got a new copy
take
of
the 1 damage from your land. And I've got the Ember Cleave that I'm equipping at this for like with the flash cost, okay, and stuff and whatnot. So he's gonna get double strike, and he's gonna get +1/+1 in trample.
And she's in an open
So
marriage.
he's gonna swing for 14.
It's not interesting, it's just weird.
14, 23.
That other humans are monogamous in the first place.
My turn.
Other species on the planet for life, and if you're gonna bring it forward, keep with everybody else. It's better PR than Reddit's.
Also, levels. That's just weird that
Says the guy who's a pool thumbs over how many women want his wife.
functional open marriage is like a unit. It's a mythical creature that doesn't exist somehow.
Patience. She's suffering from an intestinal blockage.
Colin
Boring.
Robinson.
Reason to rule it out. What about herpes colitis? She picks up the infection from when it's really cold.
STD panels.
Chances are this couple was unhappy in the first place. This is their attempt.
Alright, I'm discarding D-Spark. Draw a card.
Herpes?
Back in black. I'm gonna play Olivia Mobilized for War.
Okay.
Got flying. Gives me 3 tokens. Your turn, sir. Did you know that there's a Naya Eminence ability?
Now,
It's an $8 card. You get 4 ball.
Yeah, what's new squeeze? I'm tired. It's very interesting. Growing up in old Calcutta.
Sex. She knows as much about our sex life as any.
You can explain. She's very sensitive. Staying there.
alright, I'm gonna swing my troll at you.
We'll figure it out. Because she left out the part where we love each other.
So you have trample?
Together.
She just don't want to.
When you think about it.
Sounds like
Does he have
both
trample?
of them,
Yes.
one spouse doesn't know. We decided things work better when people tell each other the truth.
Alright, so 14.
Actually,
Tank's
no,
full.
I'm swinging for 22.
Alright, I'll take it. I'm at 1. Yeah.
Okay, well then
Saying I
you
hate it. With your eyes.
Why am I dead if I take it?
A little bit.
because I have the power of Marth. And Marth can
Okay.
distribute counters in 3 various ways. Putting counters on creatures, making tokens, or dealing damage.
You and I are friends.
Fine.
We don't have
Yes,
coffee
he's
with you.
got 2 on him, so I can ping you for 1.
His 2 brothers.
Fascinating. Last week that Cambodian lab tech was telling us how he survived the killing fields, and you left to go get a donut.
So we flirt. It's fun.
It's dangerous. I wouldn't would totally do you.
You think? Nothing is gonna happen.
All I'm saying is if you want to be on a diet, you might want to stop hanging out by the dessert cart. X-ray was clean. She doesn't have herpes colitis or abdominal pain.
Stopped hurting during the X-ray, which means it was just an intestinal blockage in the past. We should discharge her.
Absolutely. Just don't find any underlying cause. It's never happened twice. Take her digestive system for a test drive. Give her a radio-paint milkshake. X-ray every 15 minutes to see if it makes any unscheduled stops on the way through.
We'll be here all night.
Old town will be here all night. Food toxic and boring. Tell me you don't believe.
I did an abdominal CT on a kid today, found a 6-inch bezoar made entirely of gum. I mean, who gives a 3-year-old an endless supply of gum? You okay?
That would be me.
I mean, there was hair in it. And maybe
So, how long have you been? A few jobs for having an open marriage. Nobody ever asks me about current events or the weather.
Yankees look good this season.
7 years.
And, how long have you know?
After 3 years, we realized that traditional marriage was making us both miserable.
Most people get divorced at that point.
Yeah, we would never get divorced. We still loved each other. We just realized that expecting one person to fulfill all of your needs forever is unrealistic.
There are happy monogamous couples out there.
Sure. 1 or 2 have a perfect marriage. Everybody else is together how to settle for less. I don't want to settle and end up resenting my... I'd rather get the 10% he doesn't give me somewhere else so that I can really appreciate him for the 90% he does. Wow. My heart is racing.
Try to take deep breaths.
You can go
I'm
first.
gonna try to slow your heart down.
Is this because of the band?
No.
A mountain, I mean a forest and pass. I'm not listening to you.
Badlands.
You're stealing
Your go.
pecans? Okay.
Need a list of all your sexual partners from the last 6 months.
Why?
Your wife had an arrhythmia. The progression of symptoms from bowel to heart makes a parasitic infection most likely. Since Julia hasn't been out of the country. The only place I've been recently is a business trip to Nebraska. But either of you could have picked up a bug from one of your partners.
It's kind of complicated.
How many partners are we talking about? Ballpark.
None?
None.
We have a great sex life. I don't need anyone else.
So why not just tell her that and close this whole thing up?
You married?
I was.
Did you ever agree to go see a chick flick with your wife or pretend to enjoy classical music?
Stravinsky never groped my wife in a midtown hotel room.
She needs this. I don't. I don't want her to feel bad about that. He's lying.
Guy's got a license to drill. Why would he lie about not using it?
That's not the lie. The lie is he
My turn?
crap how his wife feels.
I
They're both screwing.
no, I didn't know you played a land yet, so it's my turn.
I played Badlands. I'm done.
Here's my
I played a plane. It's your go.
Even the guy who's not cheating is doing
Actually.
it.
And two
No, he's
involved.
not being cynical. He's assuming the husband is doing something to even the score, which means...
Play the Mana Confluence. Tap 2.
Cheating swans aside, how still
And I'll play Arcane Signet.
What I believe is that
And
Nigel
it's your turn.
Jealous. It doesn't matter if I think they're score. I guarantee you he does. Because the wife's partner's been out.
She's been with 2 people other than Tom in the last 6 months, and neither of them have been outside to try to stay there.
Sure, Bex, that doesn't.
You said you believed he wasn't.
He's doing something behind her back.
Your go.
Well, I've got covered business pretty. But that's your little place.
Let's try travel records and get back to work.
You're still pretty mellow about the deal. Thought you'd be first in line to shake a finger.
Still married. I'm not. Not that I could ever do it. I was jealous of House and Kevin never touched him.
Not counting the emotional fondling.
Mm.
When my mom was dying, my dad had an affair.
Tap
I told
3.
you this?
I'd seen
Play
them
Anji Falconwrath.
2 years after mom died, they got married.
Discard Highland.
At the time, yeah. But looking back,
Woohoo.
Makes
I'll
sense.
play the Graven
My mom
Karens.
never knew about it, and he needed someone to
It's
make
your
him
go.
feel less alone. He took care of my mom day in and day out for 2.5 years before she died. He was devoted to her. Loving someone else didn't change that.
So, loving two people at once is fine. One is dying.
Oh, they've got someone else to take care of them.
Someone's telling the truth. You go to Nebraska.
Play my birthing pod.
Let's get the seats.
Forget Nebraska.
I was eating this, yeah.
You know, we shouldn't wait for what we cook. They're imported sometimes and not sterilized. We got to make sure that biases first.
Is she gonna be okay?
Including now, she should be fine. It's actually kind of bizarre. She and her husband have an open marriage.
They sleep with other people.
Well, she is. Her husband's totally fine with it. It's crazy, right?
And you're bringing this up because...
Yep, stop while your head top.
I thought it was interesting.
Tap 2. I'll play Calestria Highborn.
When you talk about your colleagues, you rant about house, you don't usually mention your patients.
Yeah.
Is open marriage something you want?
I have 2 tokens, by the way.
I mean,
Bless you.
I know you never...
All this time. And actually you spent convincing me you weren't cheating.
I'm not.
And it's your move.
Okay. There's a woman at work. People say she's attracted to me, but nothing's happened, nothing's going to happen. I'm not having an affair.
You want to?
No. Honey, I'm trying to be honest. I don't want to make the same mistakes.
Be honest then. Are you attracted to her?
Look, she's attracted. There's an attraction. Aren't there men who make you feel that way?
Of course there are, but it never occurs to me that we're not because I'm married to you.
Mark,
And that's a
name
Of course you.
Yeah, I can try some.
That place just lost a home in my life.
and I'm gonna adopt this place.
Sorry.
There's some static in the background, bro.
No, there's a shop vac going on.
That too.
There's no static, just a shop vac.
Tests show no spinal cord injury, no severe lesions, no hemorrhage.
Finally got a stool sample, which was innocent, no sign of amoebas or any other parasite.
So, paralysis, arrhythmia, and intermittent abdominal pain.
And he nicked himself shaving. Sorry, that was towel. But it was easier to saw. Means he used the scrappy razor in his locker. Slightly
Thanks to you. Brought up open marriage with Rachel. It was a disaster.
Alright, I did my birthday pod, I sacrificed my guy, I got me a Cara Metra.
That's in foreign trouble. You know, electrolyte balance.
So the only time you can really get in a marriage is after you broke up.
You the moron took Maryland's life and feel it. He'll keep pushing you. You either blow up your marriage or make it more honest. Either way.
What about sex? I'm talking about the patient who was cool with everybody.
We ruled out sex.
We ruled out sex with other people. Tom said he and Julie had been doing it 3 or 4 times a week, and she's got boys on the side.
Chris, libido can be a symptom of adrenocortical carcinoma, which also explains her other symptoms.
A woman who likes sex must be sick?
Just because everybody in this room wishes that all women were horny all the time doesn't make it so. Get an MRI of her adrenal glands.
Hey. Okay if I take the sports page?
Sure.
I'm gonna play Demonic Tutor.
Would you mind using a coaster?
Oh,
That'll end my
Sure.
turn.
sorry.
It's okay. Also, it'd be great if you'd replace the toilet paper when you finish your roll. And when you load the dishwasher, you can't put a big flat bowl on the bottom. It traps the water so nothing on the top gets clean. And please don't throw banana peels in the bedroom trash.
I haven't done any of those things.
You're probably not even aware.
I hate bananas.
Oh my God, it was House. I'm sorry. He's been trying to get us to fight
Why would he think that stuff would make us fight?
because of the milk. You put it in the door. The body of the refrigerator is the coldest part. The temperature in the door fluctuates, which decreases shelf life.
When did you get all OCD?
I just want clean dishes and unspoiled milk so we can all stay healthy.
Oh, what happened? What about the toaster? Does that have to replenish my or something?
Can we just drop that?
Sure. You had this list of annoyances the entire time we were married?
Get better, Mommy.
Whenever you got it. Julia, you have a guest. Hi, this isn't a good time.
Dr. Hadley, did you say there was a video game in the library?
I sacrificed my guy, so now I have that guy.
Do what?
It's your turn. I played a season of growth. I played an uphill battle, and I sacrificed my commander to go get me a vizier of a manager.
Okay, this is family.
Alright. Well, before ending your turn, sir,
Sure. You win?
tap 2. Say goodbye to your breeding pool.
I spent 2 years of residency wearing shirts that were a size too small.
How hard is it to ask me not to put them in the drawer? And I only did your laundry because you were never home.
I didn't ask you to.
Of course you didn't. You just got annoyed whenever you didn't have clean underwear.
I never said I was annoyed.
That's the point. You didn't say anything.
So I'm getting a lecture on communication from someone who had a lawyer.
Yes.
Asking for an open marriage. You got stoned.
Conversation sort of got away from me. It was a train wreck.
I think it's good you brought it up. I read a study that found men who have multiple copies of a certain vasopressin receptor are twice as likely to be unfaithful. Maybe you're just one of those guys.
So
Tap Anji, discard bloodthirsty artillery.
Multiply times 5, we need a better look at the medulla. I thought you'd be relieved. This gets you off the hook, it's just genetics.
I'm 5'6" and have a receding hairline.
Okay, I get Shine Shadow Snarl.
I don't see you wearing lips or hair plugs.
That's because being short and bald doesn't hurt anybody.
The only thing hurtful about your other genetic predisposition is that you keep denying it. It's not good for you. Or Rachel.
Tap the Badlands. Tap the Arcane Signet. I'll play the Vampire Hex Mage.
Look up there. A lung. What is that?
You served me with divorce papers in the middle of a medical conference in New Orleans. I threw a bottle into an antique mirror.
Oh, you exhibited an emotion. I wish I'd known you were capable.
I loved you. I thought I was going to be following you to Baltimore, remember? I called about apartments, I set up interviews.
How could you think that this is
Here you go.
a real marriage? We hadn't had a conversation in months.
Maybe because I was working 2 jobs to support us.
No, it's because when you were home, I was like talking to a block of ice. You were obviously so pissed off at
I
me.
was killing myself so that you could take that non-paying internship.
That you said that I should
I was
take.
trying to be supportive. Why do I have to be the bad guy?
Expressing yourself does not make you the bad guy.
You're being a selfish bitch.
DQ scan confirmed the spot on Julia's lung was a clot.
There's a chance the husband's
If he has a
I got a
secret.
question for you.
Huh.
clotting
Alright,
disorder
so
would
my
explain
vizier
everything.
guy of the managerie, he said
you read any of your
mana as though it were mana of any type to cast a spell. So if I tap my soul ring, does that mean I can do that?
No, Soul Ring is a mana dork thing. It's not
Yeah, but it
a land.
Long past
It
the
makes mana. It's not mana.
Somebody's got
Yeah, but it
insurance.
says you may spend mana
That's a lot on payment.
as though it were mana of any type. doesn't
It says
say
you may
land.
spend mana as though it was mana of any type.
That's the wording that it says. So it doesn't say lands, it says your mana.
Google it.
We're actually.
Right?
If
Okay.
it is, I'll go buy 10 more of them foil because they're gonna skyrocket
But
then.
I pulled money out of my retirement account to cover it. They said that we'll be fine.
My retirement account. We'll just give you a few minutes to.
By we, she means she.
I lost all of our savings.
Sounds like a secret to me.
I started her on heparin to prevent further clots, but we still don't know what's going on.
Of course, the husband's secret was money. It's not sex, it's always money. What's the sex for money? How did he lose it anyway?
It's not medically relevant, you're not gonna care.
Wilson's been teaching me how to care. Try me.
He builds wind turbines and leases them out to local power companies.
You're right, I don't care. Clotting disorder, DIC, factor V, Leiden, antiphospholipid syndrome.
Vitamin K deficiency also affects hemophilia and is consistent with abdominal pain.
Congratulations, House. Sam ended it.
What happened?
Go test our patient's blood
They can wait 5 minutes.
for everything we discussed. I'm sorry.
Well, at least you're actually taking responsibility for once in your
Well,
life.
here's I'm trying to find something, but here's what I found that might work.
Dragged it out of me.
It says Vizier of the Imagery lets you spend mana to cast creature spells as though it were any type, color or colorless.
After yourself. Tell her what you want. Doing that causes it.
Roll with it, I guess. What is it called? The Vizier what?
Or you could have stayed out of it.
Minagery,
Sometime, I'd be happy to do it.
Never mind.
Now all I have is cold milk.
I shouldn't have asked.
Yeah.
As long as you're free.
I knew its name was bad.
Yeah. So I'll tap 2 of my Soul Ring here. I'll play a Sylvan Caryatid. I'll go get me a land.
It's a complicated subject. Yeah, it's not money. I mean, the money's done, but. We were just opened our marriage. I got involved with a guy who lied about being single. And one day his wife calls me. She's crying and screaming and totally out of control. And I felt superior. I never have to worry about feeling this way because Tom and I are honest with each other.
I'm going to scry top 1. I'm going to put that on the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at the top card. I'm going to tap 4.
How do you spell Vizier?
V-I-Z-I-E-R.
Last night, I needed to run some
I'm going to
tests.
cast me a Rip Jar.
What the worst part
I got those on
was.
the battlefield tap, so I need to tap 1 more.
Yeah. Wasn't the sex.
I'm going to
It
go
was
get
the
me
lies.
another land.
Realizing that the narrative of my life
You
was
get me a stomping ground.
you weren't stuck in surgery, you weren't out of town. I don't want to go through that again.
I told you nothing's going.
Thursday nights. You have to be home by midnight. You don't bring her here. You don't talk to her about me. And I don't want to meet her ever in any context.
Are you giving me permission to sleep with other women?
It's what you want, isn't it?
I want you.
Oh, you want more than me. You want that thrill.
Scry top.
I love you. And I really believe that you love me. And we have a good life together. And at this point, either I lie or I try to accept who you really are.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Give me this. All our tests came back negative.
Go, and my Karametra is a creature.
So what causes problems in the stomach, heart, nerves? Oh my God.
You know what it is?
Caleb's wife gave the green light for an open marriage. He's wearing cologne, but not the stink of shame. You got a date?
I am going out with Maya tonight, with Rachel's blessing.
Mazel tov? Maybe the problem isn't her blood, maybe it's the vessels carrying the blood.
No sign of schistocyte or hemolysis, so you're actually going to sleep with another woman, then go home to your wife?
Thank God someone's keeping us focused on what's really important.
I was gonna do all of that anyway. Pulmonary
I'm gonna
artery
discard Olivia for war, mobilized for war.
Here's a thought. Caleb's wife is now totally on the market. And hitting you with her digits.
She would love.
He's better than I thought he was. It's like colorless mana into color.
What's the matter?
Yeah.
Same pain as before?
Yeah, worse.
Get a portable all.
You need to get a look at the belly.
Get off me!
Pain went away. Came back another.
At 5.
Question is what brought it back.
Play Sanguine Bond.
With your girlfriends or how?
Patient, abdominal pain.
36.
He's right. Let's get this wrapped up before 6. Caleb turns back into a faithful pumpkin at midnight.
Ashley was out with a boy toy before she came.
Alright. I'm gonna hit you for 3 with 3 1/1
lying
vampires.
alone in a hospital bed contemplating bankruptcy. Ha.
The arousal is a function
Okay.
of the parasympathetic
It's your go.
nervous system. That's what it's triggered by crime.
Same DNS also controls digestion, which she's been doing without spreading her
Card
arrest.
per turn now.
It isn't when the pain started, but when it stopped.
It
was during an
Grandma Library.
No, but House prepped her for the X-ray with a barium enema.
I wouldn't treat anything except.
Go.
You're in pain because part of your intestine folded in on itself. It's called an interception.
Cutting off blood flow, we need to fix it before your bowel gets necrotic and dies.
Once I do that, will I get better?
When this happens in adults, it's usually a sign of abdominal cancer. We'll fix the overlap and then search your intestine for tumors.
I'm gonna tap for 7. I'm gonna play a creature.
Phone?
I'm gonna go get something.
I have a bad feeling about this.
A friend can't spontaneously buy an overpriced Italian espresso machine for another friend.
What'd you do?
Nothing. That's the beauty. I genuinely tried to help Wilson. Told him to stand up for himself, but you know it's legitimate advice. And his relationship blew up.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. Point is, I realized something. I do nice things happen to me. Karma works.
So you're paying it forward?
If this should somehow lead to Lucas dying or oral sex, so stay.
Tap 3 and play Sword of Hearth and Home.
You wish you were tied tonight?
I'm going to pass.
Well, where's Rachel eating tonight?
Home.
What if she's going out too?
Also, all
She's-
the guys that come into play, they come into play tap for the battle.
But I don't think she will.
Your wife only needs center at home.
If she did go out, that would be tough, but I think I can handle it.
Don't do it unless you're sure.
I know I'd rather be jealous than a liar. Got something here. Killer Clinton scalpel.
Biopsy showed non-specific inflammation, which suggests IBD, only doesn't explain the cardiac problems.
Or her decline in kidney function. We ran panels during surgery.
Actually, IBD does make sense. Trigger ankylosing spondylitis, which would explain the heart and the kidneys. Sulfasalazine and TNF inhibitors. How? I'm not going to see you before you get out to Gamora. Just remember, if you get disoriented, breathe through your nose and look for the horizon.
Logically, it makes perfect sense. But all afternoon, all I was thinking about was the two of you together.
Tap color list, play Soul Ring.
Things happen. It's okay.
Sorry. Because I really wanted it.
No,
1, 2, 3.
I've been an idiot. I don't need anything else. I just need you. I do.
Tap, discard Rakdos Return, draw a card.
I love you, Rachel. Let's go.
Okay.
Where are the doctors?
Treatment's not working. One kidney fell last night. The other
3,
it's not ankylosis.
4, 5.
Biopsy showed she had IgA nephropathy, which could be caused by or associated with immune conditions.
Blood tribute. Can you counter it?
Did I lose the game?
Yeah, that's game.
Like a afterglow. Is he a girl? Not as freaky as you'd hope.
I went home with my wife.
I had the answer that I had for that would have been the generous gift, but that was my next card, which I was going to use to blow up your thing.
Be like, listen,
I knew it was coming. I was trying to decide if I go for another board wipe and then take all the creatures and pull them to my field, but I needed 3 more mana.
Seriously, you think a killer if we spent 15 seconds mocking you?
Well, if you can win the game, I'd say go for win the game.
I didn't think I had the win at first.
Copy cannot show like her.
Alright, 1 for 1.
Could be.
Well,
Yeah, because I had Damnation in my hand, and it was going to let me board wipe.
Excess iron builds up, causes problems throughout the body.
Bowel syndrome
Yeah, I still would have kept my car Metra because she's indestructible.
wouldn't have been treated by the
Parametra.
sarcoidosis.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Vizier should technically let your Soul Ring tap for anything instead of colorless. Because Soul Ring taps for colorless, but then since you're using it for a creature, it should allow you to utilize that mana as though it were mana of any color.
That's right.
In here right now, I'd look at his face and all I would think is liar.
Don't you think that's kind of unfair? You say honesty is all important, but you conveniently ignore the truth that some truths hurt people. Tom lied to protect you.
He was covering his head.
And I'm not talking about the money. Tom hasn't slept with anyone else in over a year.
He told you that? So my entire marriage is a sham.
No. Your husband, who only wants you, lied so that you could be happy.
You want to go first, or you want me
Well,
to?
Well, let me draw my hand.
I won, so you get confused.
Let me draw my hand and let me see if I want to play it first.
Hey.
Hey,
Listen, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I will play first.
I shouldn't have.
No, you were right. I was selfish back then.
I'm gonna play this guy, tap. It's your go.
I don't know if it's house or what, but you're different too.
I'm trying. I always thought that I was keeping the peace. But I was just resenting you and giving you a reason to leave.
Alright, I'm playing Plains. It's your go.
I wish we had this fight 10 years ago.
Is it okay if we don't give House the credit?
No. Planes. I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna play a Grand Magistrate. It's your go.
That card's dumb.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
I
for
like it.
3.
Kidney function still declining. We're gonna need to start dialysis.
Play Mountain Doom.
Husband's back.
I'm gonna tap 2.
He should be here for the big
Play a Scroll Rack.
6 anyone?
Oh, yeah, I just got done, sir.
Seeing some
Here you go.
prednisone. Guy's wife's dying. He stops to buy flour.
They're from his garden. Mercury poisoning fits.
Those are lilacs.
I'm gonna tap 3.
My
I'm
mom
gonna
used to
play
grow up.
an uphill battle.
Dad made her get rid of
I'm
them.
gonna swing one at you.
Rule out
Yeah.
HSP. They're so inciting infection. They rare cases it can also be triggered by a bee sting.
We also ruled it out because there's no rash.
Maybe we just didn't see it. You been stung by a bee recently?
About a month ago.
Play the Haunted Ridge.
What's going on? Like your wife? It's Henoch-Schönlein purpura. Systemic vasculitis can cause lesions and inflammation throughout the body. Pretty awful. She explains why it was named after a German. Actually, 2 Germans.
Tap 1, tap
Lesions
2,
up in the heart.
5, 6.
But always
Scroll Rack for 6.
You got a rash somewhere.
I don't.
Not that you know of. Okay, I'm going to check your holds. We'll start with the mouth. If there's nothing there, then these might have to get kinky. Say, ah. Kind of hoping for kinky. Is that good or bad?
We'll treat her with high-dose IVIG and cyclophosphamide. You should be fine.
You'll be okay.
I love you.
That is adorable. Other than you. Keep kids much home.
Alright.
Is my go?
Yeah.
You made up?
No?
You can thank me later.
I'm all in.
Hold.
I played the Fiddler Retreat. Is your go?
Play a Swamp. Take 1. I'll play Erebos. Here you go.
I go? Okay.
Yeah.
You need a hand?
Oh! I believe that. He's smart like that.
Thanks.
I'm not trying to talk to Jessica. Yeah.
Start listening tonight.
I'm gonna play a land. I'm gonna get me a token.
Is he gonna do it anyways?
I'm
Oh!
gonna play Dora
He
Destiny.
did it!
He's gonna cheat on his wife.
I say dinosaur.
You wanna go somewhere?
It's your go.
Hey, what's that Draenic Master thing do?
You cannot cast spells from anywhere other than your hand.
I can't cast spells for anywhere other than my hand.
That is correct. So if you do
Play another Swamp.
you know,
How many artifacts do you have out?
one.
Okay.
Hey,
I have a Door of Destiny out.
car's full of gas. You sure?
And if I'm not?
You'll be paying me back for those damn invitations.
Oh, well then never mind. Ted is a wonderful man, Dad. He's the second greatest guy ever.
Guess that's us.
I'm gonna tap 4, Olivia Voldern. It's your go. Yep.
Holy estate, these two persons present now come to be joined. So, if any person may show just cause, they may join together. Let them speak now or forever hold their peace. That's what I think. Do you, Taylor, take Nicole Margaret Rowe to be your wife, and promise before God and these witnesses to be her loving and faithful in plenty and in want, in joy and in sorrow, in sickness and in health, so long as you both.
Dumb card.
This is funny, Dad.
You all right?
Daddy.
Hey,
What time is it?
happy time.
I'm still asleep.
Think of this as a dream.
In my house.
Dream.
He's in the next room.
Sound asleep.
I'm gonna tap 5. At the beginning of my upkeep, each player sacrifices a non-vampire creature. It's your go. Hello, Henry.
Hear that? Uncle Maka say hello. You may have that, yes.
I met the neighbors.
So do you know this man?
I don't need a temporary, I need a permanent. Yesterday. Please do.
Good morning.
Hardly. One of my PAs. Reshuffle next month's schedule.
It's nothing. I woke up in the wrong bed this morning.
Seems that you're in is the wrong one.
That's not what your mama said. Oh, snap.
We'll be going now to Human Resources.
He started it. It was a neighbor's kid's bed. Luckily, Esteban still ain't sleeping with mommy.
How drunk were you?
Oh, yay drunk.
Okay.
My turn?
Drinking at all, much less.
No, just like Esteban's mom.
Alright. Sacrifice a non-vampire.
Sorry, I'm busy.
Alright, did it.
You know, even if you don't. I have a touch. Sounds interesting. Take it. I owe you one. Now tell me you don't have any keys. Or even. You guys know how to honey.
This is Dr. House. Patient syncope.
He can't speak.
Fage is Greek for Las Boys.
We ruled out infection, vocal cord damage, and stroke.
A lot of guys syncope. It's Greek for having vapors.
Rule out other common causes of fainting, low blood pressure, hypoglycemia, dehydration.
Don't say ah.
you know what it is?
Roll on your side, lift up your gown. There's one thing they didn't test for.
My test for
All
what?
right, I'm gonna tutor for 4.
Faking. Ow! Test was positive.
I can talk. I wasn't faking. My voice just came back right now.
Hey, I'm not the one you have to convince.
I know he wasn't faking.
What if she's buying that? She might just be a keeper.
What about the syncope?
Well, but you're buying this too.
Why would he fake anything?
Graio podia. It's Greek for duh. So, you have to keep the engagement ring.
I don't think he was faking.
That's because you're more gullible than I am. For instance, I don't believe that you call off your open marriage. I believe your wife called it off, and you called off telling her that you weren't going off. A guy doesn't throw a golden ticket in the trash.
Same way a guy doesn't give up a lucrative medical practice to come work for you.
That's exactly why you dabble. You're compensating for your professional conquest with sure.
I'm not that predictable. For example, you're probably not expecting me to ask you out for dinner tonight.
No thanks.
You want me to consider?
I did, just very quickly.
Truth is, since I called this thing off, my wife has been very grateful, and I could do with a down night. If I go out with the boss, nobody can blame me.
Okay. If you bring your wife.
No, that's the point. I need a little line. I'm not lying.
I'm not going.
Okay, Fontina at 8:30.
You believe me, right?
Of course I believe you.
Then let's do it. We'll tell a cab to take us to AC right now and get it done.
You're serious. You just walked out of the emergency room.
Exactly. I walked out. I feel great.
Well, we do have the clothes for it. Ted, what's wrong? What's wrong? Oh my God. Can somebody help us?
I'm still searching. I'm trying to figure out how we're gonna play this out.
There's gotta be a better way to call off a wedding. Tweet, for example.
Pleural effusion.
I think his lungs faking.
There's at least 200 cc's of fluid.
Okay. Let's say all his symptoms are real. Explain how one of them suddenly went away without using the words virgin or Mary.
If the pleural effusion is caused by something systemic, it could explain his other two symptoms. So whether you believe him or not, all we have to figure out is what caused the PD.
AR ruled out infection, eosinophil count ruled out parasites.
Medication he's not telling us about.
You really don't trust this guy, do you?
I don't even trust the ER. Let's rule out infections ourselves. Tap his lungs, send cultures, run cytology for cancer, and check his blood pressure.
We already
It's time to talk about nuptials while you do it. Check his home for everything else.
He just moved in with his fiancée 3 months ago. Toxic exposure could take longer than that to manifest.
Check his love nest. You two check his swinging bachelor pad.
That somebody else now lives in.
I assume so.
All right, it's your go.
Not the glass. This place looks like 1960s. Could have low paint.
You think a 27-year-old has pica?
If it gets us out of here before the owner comes back, yes.
What'd you tell that cute physio?
Did I change my...
No, you didn't. You're more nervous than usual.
Because this B&B has actual B.
Alright. I
That's
played
suspended.
Nails, Aria, and I made a token. It's your go.
What are you doing?
I want to see what's above it.
War scene.
Hey, sacrifice a non-vampire creature.
Made of 40-year-old acoustic tile.
Asbestosis. I like it. I'll be in the car.
What the hell?
It's okay. We're doctors. Nobody was home, so we...
Well, I'm calling the police.
Do you know Ted Taylor? He used to live here.
What about him?
He's our patient at Princeton Plainsboro.
Was he okay?
We think he may have asbestosis from your ceiling tiles.
They're not asbestos. I had him checked when I moved in. How sick is he?
Is he a friend of yours?
He was. Actually, he was my boyfriend for 3 years.
Oh.
I'm not gay. Really? This would certainly explain the cold feet.
Hey, Dally.
So you're bisexual?
No.
What's his
I'm
nuts?
straight. Cotter, the guy you met.
That
He's
white
gay.
spell guy, does he have
I left.
hexproof?
After 3 years?
Well, it's possible. Gay.
Exile him.
We weren't sleeping together. What's it got to do with anything?
Lung tap turned up mononucleosis. ER doesn't routinely test for it. Explains a PE and can be virtually asymptomatic.
We got to wondering, how does a 27-year-old get mono? You're a little old for the kissing disease. Unless your immune system is compromised.
If there's been any unprotected sex, we'll need to test for HIV.
There's been no sex of any kind.
Okay. I'll go test your fiance for HIV. She the curious sort.
Wait. There may have been some contact, but I'm not gay.
Sodomy. One of the top 10 most common household accidents.
I did a lot of stupid things, but I turned my life around. I'm as straight as
Tap
any.
2. Dally, I'm dealing 1 damage to Marith.
You can test me. As long as you don't tell Nicole.
What business is it of hers?
Marith becomes a vampire in addition to its other
How
creature
about it'll make
types.
them both miserable?
Straight marriages. It's got the right to life, liberty, and unhappiness.
1/1 counter on Olivia.
Reason look at me.
I'm not saying it's a great choice, just saying it's his choice.
It has to be hers as well, which it can't be as long as she doesn't know he's gay.
Which is how it's going to stay, since we have no right to tell her.
Like you've never bent the rules.
You date guys. You date girls. So I assume at some point you're going to make a
I'm gonna
choice.
swing 4/4 flyer at
She
you.
probably never bothered you before.
It's your go.
So you're only judgmental when it gets personal.
Does it bother me that people hurt others because they're too weak to face the truth? Yeah. Sorry about that.
Tell me she's not looking at me.
Is negative?
Yep. Looks like being gay didn't make him sick.
So maybe being straight did. Test was negative. No HIV.
Told you.
What you didn't tell us is how you turned your life around. It'd be pretty hard.
It was.
Downright impossible on your own.
I talked to some people.
It was more than just talk, wasn't it? I know this is personal stuff. I'm here to help you, not out you.
So I'm gonna suspend search for tomorrow for 2.
I had therapy.
Okay.
Conversion therapy. It's an intensive rehabilitation. We injected him with X and we watched gay porn.
Apomorphine?
Or lithium chloride, or cyclophosphamide, he doesn't know. And when that didn't work, they shot him up with male hormones.
Chemical assault like that could explain the PE.
And the ECT explains the rest.
This is electroconvulsive therapy to make him straight.
Zap the fabulous.
ECT doesn't
My turn?
Unless it was done at Dr. Liberace's He-Man quackery.
No.
Run an EEG. See if they straighten it.
Destroyed.
All creatures are destroyed? From what? Oh, that aren't giants?
Sorry. I completely forgot. My wife just had a ceramics class, Tuesdays at 8. Half-hour drive from here. She'll be back at 10:30.
How much is it?
She's taking it from Marley.
45.
You
Okay.
My turn?
want to call her?
No need.
My turn?
Here she is now. I think you're still seeing the physio. Get a backup suit in your car. You want to be bringing home this stank.
Okay, yes, you're right about everything, but please, House, don't tell her.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi, Dr. House. I didn't know you'd be here.
Play Castle Dracula.
Got your text, obviously.
I'm just leaving. Got a ceramics class.
Really?
You managed to talk Chris into signing up. Of course, he's in the beginner's class.
You're in a ceramics class?
Friday nights, right?
Friday nights. Sounds like fun.
You should join Chris's.
You know, I should.
Oh, gotta go. Making a tea service.
Hi.
I must have fallen asleep in the lounge. What are they doing?
An EEG.
What's it for?
We're looking for neurological damage that could have caused his symptoms.
Damage from what?
A head trauma?
He had an accident?
It wasn't an accident. It was before he met you.
What happened? Was he hospitalized?
Alright, I'm gonna tap 5. I'll play. Which
They
way?
have the results.
Tap 6. Take the 1.
What's that mean?
Null Priest of Oblivion. I get to return a creature card from the graveyard.
What's happening again?
I'm gonna return Onwin.
Charging.
I got 2 vampire tokens back.
Is it when you cast, or is it when a creature enters, like, thing?
Was the arrest?
Enters the battlefield.
Electrical problem. Blood flow, blood where it shouldn't be.
Yeah, whenever you cast another vampire spell, go screw yourself. I got 1.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Sorry.
All
That's how
you
you break a
guys
heart.
have been tapped, by the way.
It was Rabbit's class in Trenton.
Okay. Well, you're still the one that's going to be dealing with sacking a creature next turn.
Maybe, I'll think about
EP
it.
stuff.
Alright, here we go.
I just have to find some pottery by towel. Way harder, the better.
So we'll do an angio and see if this blocks or bleeds.
You should be a doctor.
Alright, I'm gonna play all Hormerit's Archive and pass to you.
Check out this new lesbian bar tonight.
Your life is awesome.
Can you come?
What you doing?
I played an artifact, and that's it. I played the Archive.
She has breast cancer.
Okay.
No, you weren't.
How do you know?
Because if you were, you'd need to see the pain in her eyes so she could see the concern in yours. Why are you setting me up on dates at 19? Tal asking me I was quirky at 13 doing it as a barking cat.
I'm doing it to help you.
Like setting me up with a hottie that I can't sleep with? At 13?
I could spend more time with Sam. I know it's been hard on you. I figured if you had something like need your help, then consider helping our neighbor's 4-year-old.
Give him a Delta. How much do you have to pay?
Nothing. I just told them you might be feeling down, and it was in their self-interest to keep you company.
10 out.
$100. Foreman held out for
36.
House, I'm worried about you. You could have ended up in jail or worse.
I'm gonna play Vampire Nocturnus.
Guilt. So I do something really stupid and you reward me. Reading a parent.
Top card in my library. Not black.
Fine, I did it for me. For a relationship. Out of pure self-interest.
Which means we'll have to tap 1. You said my creatures come in tapped now, right?
That's right.
For you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Did you sacrifice a creature, by the way?
I didn't have a creature.
Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah!
They said you had a head trauma?
She's lying to us, thank you!
My head. Stupid accident.
Alright, now I got the whip on top, so I have a black card.
Ah, okay. Well, we
We
like
need
to
to
pay
prep you for your
people because work is work, so we like to pay.
Run through your femoral artery.
Dead?
Play the Clifftop Treat.
Are you okay? We're discussing wedding plans, were you?
No. I guess I just...
Fainted.
Postural orthostatic tachycardia.
Hold on. I had to sneeze real bad. No.
Lying down both times.
I'm swinging at you.
Suspected hypertension could have induced his heart attack. Also explains his syncope.
And his aphasia. He was upright. Then you laid down on his bed to test him. BP reverted to normal. Voice came back.
So I've got 3-2, 6-4, and 4-2 flying coming at you.
Yeah. You did?
3,
So we all know they're doing it.
9,
Something star-spangled.
13 flying coming at you.
Okay.
Nicole?
Alright, it's your go.
Carter Mack. An old friend of kids.
Hi.
Oh,
How's he doing?
You have a heart attack. They have him on some new meds. Really knocked him out.
Wow, how are you doing?
I'm okay. Thanks.
I brought this for him.
That's his favorite thing in the whole world.
I know.
You weren't at the wedding, were you?
No, I wasn't. Ted and I had a falling out.
How did you know each other?
We met senior year of college. Yeah, we did this for a while.
You were roommates.
For 3 years.
okay. It's your go, Marcus.
Alright, sacrifice a creature that's not a vampire.
Alright, I sacrificed my butt.
I just miss
I'm
him.
gonna lose Erebos now because
think you should
indestructibility doesn't.
I shouldn't have done that.
Now. Please.
Even you have to
Get my-
sacrifice a creature?
Yeah, Erebos isn't a.
I think it's better.
Play the Godless Shrine tapped.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Thank you!
Oh, no, yeah.
Yes!
Played Dracula the Voyager, also known as Edgar Charmed Groom.
You can hear me.
Asleep.
Oh, yeah? Who?
Connor. Who is he?
We were helping him with the car. I don't know why he would show up. Yeah. Why? What did he say?
Thank you! Did you hear that? Caitlin said happy anniversary.
Thank you.
I need him muted.
She will. Said you hope feel better.
Your guys' 1 year anniversary of marriage.
Yes. Alright, so now that Edgar Charmed is on the field, all other vampires I get getting 1/1.
Okay.
And he came into my room.
So I'm pinging you for
One thing led to another. The whole thing was
6.
More than 23?
I'm counting.
I was
6.
drunk and confused.
You're gay?
No.
She's really nice to him.
I was.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16
I
flying,
made up my mind.
17, 18, 19, 20. 20 flying.
Stood in front of the bathroom mirror, psyching. All I could see was disgust.
Okay.
And that's what I was. I didn't hate the thought of admitting I was gay because I was ashamed. I hated the thought because I wasn't gay. That was
This ain't not gonna help me.
You're not gay.
They cured me, Nicole.
I will do it. I'm gonna play
That's all I had trauma.
Maverick!
I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but it's all in the past.
Is that game?
Probably.
It doesn't matter.
I'm not gonna get to swing with him and get stuff, so. Well, I'll get to keep him because he's a vampire, so he won't die, which is cool.
He's a vampire? Oh yeah, the dinosaur vampire.
Yeah.
He's cool. My turn?
He's got severe headaches.
Shall we call a raise with a double gut shot?
You know, if this was old school, you'd be safe, right? Because I'd be sitting here staring at a planes on top of my library,
Would explain the headaches could have caused
and it would be way more difficult for me to go ahead and actually throw down.
Remind
Yeah,
me why
it's
that
game.
has anything to do with you.
A distracted person makes a distracted professional.
And
All I do is
destroying
throw the
my
whip back
marriage.
on top.
Probably. Do a spinal tap run the CSF.
Yeah, it's game, bro.
Still talking about you.
GG's.
Do it on the patient too if you want.
Good game. I didn't get a board wipe. I didn't get what I needed. It's okay.
Well, you want to try running against my colorless library?
What about her?
The bartender?
The only one who's not here for fun.
I might need to call it a night just so I can do whatever else I need to do around here and whatnot, but I know that if we don't play until we get to Texas, when we get to Texas, the games will be much better and be much more enjoyable with all the fast-paced interactions that we'll have.
With other men.
Jal loves his wife. He needs to have sex with other women.
Yeah, it sucks what he's doing to her too. He thinks it's his wife, our patient has to deny his identity. Cal just needs to.
So, are we going to play another round?
It's easier to say no to the
You're done?
My life's a breeze.
Yeah, I'm not done, but you know, I think it's just better. I'm gonna look at the time real quick.
That's your choice.
Alright, I love you guys.
It's
GG's.
7:30. I think it's a good time. It's a good place. I love you.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
CSF was negative for infection and his headaches are worse.
We were just talking.
Henry.